Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Your Next English. Are you ready to practice English through a simple and fun story? Today, we're following someone on his first day at work. In this story, you'll learn useful English about jobs, coworkers, the workplace, and everyday tasks. You'll hear simple sentences that you can use in real life, and you'll practice understanding English naturally through context. So get comfortable, listen carefully, and enjoy the story. Let's begin.
Today is a special day for me. It is my first day at my new job. My name is Daniel, and I am 25 years old. I usually wake up at 7 o'clock, but today I wake up earlier. My alarm rings at 6:30. I get out of bed and look at the clock. I feel a little nervous. I think about my new job. I think about my new coworkers. I think about my first day. I take a shower and get dressed. I wear a clean shirt, dark pants, and comfortable shoes. Then I go to the kitchen. I make some coffee and eat a quick breakfast. I have some bread, an egg, and a banana. While I eat, I look at my phone. I check the address of my new office. I also check the time. My work starts at 9 o'clock. I want to arrive early. I take my bag and leave my apartment. Outside, the morning is cool and quiet. There are many people on the street. Some people walk to work. Some wait for the bus. I walk to the bus stop and wait for my bus. When the bus arrives, I get on. I sit near the window and look outside. As the bus moves through the city, I take a deep breath. Today is my first day at work. I feel nervous, but I am also excited. I am ready for a new beginning. After about 20 minutes, I arrive at my new office. The building is tall and modern. There are many windows on the front of the building. I look at the address again. Yes, this is the right place. I walk through the front door. Inside, there is a large reception desk. A friendly woman sits behind the desk. She smiles at me. "Good morning." "Good morning," I say. "My name is Daniel. Today is my first day here." She checks something on her computer. "Welcome, Daniel. Your manager is waiting for you upstairs." "Thank you." I walk toward the elevator. I press the button and wait. The elevator doors open. I step inside and press the button for the third floor. When I arrive, I walk into the office. The office is bright and clean. There are desks, computers, chairs, and large windows. I see people working at their desks. Some people type on their computers. Some people talk on the phone. Others read documents. A man walks toward me. He is smiling. "Hi, you must be Daniel." "Yes, I am." "I'm David. I'm your manager. Welcome to the team." "Nice to meet you, David." "Nice to meet you too." David shows me around the office. He introduces me to my coworkers. "This is Emma. She works with our customers." "Hi, Daniel. Welcome." "This is Mike. He works with the sales team." "Nice to meet you." Everyone is friendly. I start to feel more comfortable. David shows me my desk. There is a computer, a chair, a notebook, and a small lamp. "This is your workspace," he says. I smile. "Thank you. I really like it." After I meet my coworkers, David sits with me at my desk. He explains my daily tasks. "My main job is to help the team," he says. "I answer emails, check information, prepare simple reports, and talk to customers." I listen carefully. David shows me how to use the computer. He opens my email. This is your work email. I look at the screen. There are already several messages. David explains what I need to do. First, you check your emails every morning. I nod. Then you answer the important messages. Okay. After that, you check today's tasks. He opens a document. There is a list of things to do. I read the list. Check emails, call a customer, prepare a report, update information, attend a team meeting. It looks like a lot of work, but David tells me not to worry. You don't need to do everything at once. Take your time and learn step by step. I feel better. I start with my emails. I read each message carefully. Then I answer a simple email. David looks at my screen. Good job. I smile. Next, I make a phone call. A customer answers. Good morning. How can I help you? I explain the situation. The conversation is simple, but I feel proud when it ends. I write a few notes in my notebook. My first morning is going well. I am learning new things. I am learning how the office works, and I am starting to understand my new job. At 11 o'clock, David comes to my desk. Daniel, it's time for the team meeting. I close my computer and take my notebook. We walk into a small meeting room. There are several chairs around a large table. My coworkers are already there. Emma sits next to me. Don't worry, she says. It's just a normal team meeting. I smile. Thanks, I'm still learning everything. David starts the meeting. Good morning, everyone. He talks about the work for the day. Everyone listens. Then each person talks about their tasks. Emma talks about customers. Mike talks about sales. Another coworker talks about a new project. Then David looks at me, and Daniel is joining us today. Everyone smiles. Daniel, tell us a little about yourself. I take a small breath. My name is Daniel. Today is my first day here. I'm happy to join the team, and I'm excited to learn. Welcome to the team, everyone says. I smile. After that, I listen to the rest of the meeting. I write important information in my notebook. I learn some new words. I also learn about the team's schedule. The meeting ends after about 30 minutes. Everyone returns to work. Emma walks beside me. You did great. Thank you. How do you feel? I feel much better now. She laughs. Good, your first day is going well. I return to my desk. I look around the office. This morning, everything feels new. Now it feels a little more familiar. I am beginning to feel like part of the team.
At 12:30, it is time for lunch. Emma and Mike invite me to eat with them. We go to a small restaurant near the office. We sit at a table near the window. So, Daniel, Mike asks, what do you think about your first day? I smile. I like it. Everyone is very friendly. Emma says that's good to hear. We talk about work, the city, and our daily lives. I learn more about my coworkers. After lunch, we return to the office. The afternoon is busier than the morning. I have several tasks to finish. First, I check my emails again. Then I update some information on the computer. After that, I prepare a simple report. I check the numbers carefully. When I finish, I send the report to David. A few minutes later, he comes to my desk. "This looks good, Daniel. Thank you. Can you also prepare this document?" "Sure." I open the document and start working. I make a few small mistakes, but I check my work and correct them. I learn something important. At work, it is okay to make mistakes. What matters is that I learn from them. At 3 o'clock, I take a short break. I stand up, stretch, and drink some water. Then I return to my desk. There is still work to do. I continue working until the afternoon. Slowly, I become more confident. I know where things are. I know how to use my computer. I know some of my coworkers, and I understand my daily tasks better. My first day is not perfect, but it is going better than I expect.
At 5 o'clock, the office becomes quieter. People start finishing their work. I check my task list one more time. Most of my tasks are complete. I close my documents and turn off my computer. David walks over to me. "Good work today, Daniel." "Thank you. I learned a lot." That's what the first day is for. I put my notebook in my bag. Before I leave, I look around the office. This morning, I feel like a stranger here. Now I know several people. I know my desk. I know my tasks, and I know what I need to do tomorrow. Emma says goodbye. "See you tomorrow, Daniel." "See you tomorrow." Mike waves from across the office. "Have a good evening." "You too." I walk to the elevator. The doors open. I step inside and press the button for the first floor. When I leave the building, I feel tired, but I also feel happy. My first day at work is over. I learned new things. I met new people. I completed my first tasks, and most importantly, I became a little more confident. I walk to the bus stop. The sun is beginning to go down. I think about my morning. I remember how nervous I feel when I leave my apartment. Now I smile. Tomorrow is another day. I will wake up, get ready, go to work, and continue learning. Every day brings something new, and every new day is a chance to become better. Thank you for listening to Episode 4, My First Day at Work. Keep listening, keep repeating, and keep practicing. The more English you hear, the more naturally you understand it. See you in the next story.